a very different China emerged in recent years under Xi Jinping's leadership. It is more repressive at home. It's more aggressive abroad. And in many instances, that poses a challenge to our own interests, as well as to our own values.
美国国务卿布林肯认为，中共正在寻求尽快统一台湾。习近平周日在中共20大上讲话称，力求将台湾置于北京的控制下，不排除使用武力。布林肯警告，如果台湾海峡发生军事冲突，将产生可怕的后果。他特别强调，如果台湾的半导体生产因危机而中断，将导致全球经济危机。布林肯认为，美中两国竞争的根源在于双方寻求的秩序根本不同。
In my own judgment, China also wants an order, but it's a profoundly illiberal order. The order that we seek, again, imperfectly, is a more liberal one, and that's what that competition is about.
布林肯说，数十年来，美国两党政府对台政策秉承和平解决两岸分歧的原则，一直以来都能化解冲突。他重申美国对台海和平稳定的承诺，敦促中共不要采取胁迫或武力手段。新唐人电视台记者李梅、雨薇综合报道。
According to Chinese media, Xintang Ren, a female associate professor of Hubei University of Technology, made a phone call in a loud voice in the library as if no one was around. Then a male student urged the teacher to speak in a low voice while patting her on the back. She unexpectedly felt angry and shouted at the student. When the student called 110, she grew more aggressive and continued to push the student. She then accused the male of sexual harassment for his actions of patting her on the back.
别动手动脚！是谁在动手动脚？是谁现在动手动脚？是谁在动手动脚？是谁在把我的说的好好听的，他就把我的背后的拍我，是什么意思？来，你出去一下，我告你性骚扰，好不好？我跟你讲，你问男同学，他可以作证。我不知道你们男同学，我只知道你性骚扰我，你没有性骚扰他。你别碰我，你碰了我没有呢？你碰了我没有？你碰了我没有？我替你点了你两下，我也替你点了你两下，是不是？
After the video was published, it triggered widespread anger and criticism. With this quality of university professor, I can't imagine how she teaches. A teacher with no level is not as good as an aunt who sweeps garbage. After the news aroused public attention on October 14th, Hubei University of Technology issued a situation note confirming the incident. The notice said that on October 13th, the teacher in the school library was too loud while answering the phone and made rude remarks to others. This case is now under further investigation.
В течение суток вооруженные силы Российской Федерации продолжили нанесение ударов высокоточным оружием большой дальности воздушного и морского базирования по системам военного управления и энергетики Украины, а также арсеналом с боеприпасами и вооружением иностранного производства. Все назначенные объекты поражены.
俄罗斯方面称，在顿涅茨克地区，俄军部分摧毁了多套由美国制造的海马斯高机动火箭炮系统，并摧毁了3个美制炮位侦察雷达。而乌克兰方面则报告称，俄军导弹轰炸了基辅的一座能源设施。视频显示，该设施在遭到轰炸后，升起的滚滚黑烟直冲天际。中南部城市第聂伯罗的能源设施也遭到袭击，发生了2起爆炸，造成严重破坏。同一天，乌克兰日托米尔市也遭到新一轮导弹轰炸，引发城市断水断电。此外，哈尔科夫市的电力设施也成为俄军的袭击目标，并有一座工业建筑被火箭弹击中后起火。乌克兰总统泽连斯基表示，自10月10日以来，俄军已摧毁该国30%的发电站，导致全国各地大规模停电。新唐人电视台记者严舒综合报道。
到明年底准备建12座这样的这个一体化的充电站，然后到未来的5年内准备在这个整个宁德的中心城区打造50个这样的这个充电站。
A full-scale cyber sweep by the CCP has completely taken over the major social media platforms in mainland China. Many WeChat accounts of Chinese residents have also been blocked. The scale of the surveillance is considered unprecedented by observers. The Wall Street Journal reporter Liza Lin posted a series of tweets detailing investigations into online censorship amid the country's 20th CCP National Congress. According to the Wall Street Journal, the investigation by Liza and colleagues showed that on major platforms including Weibo, WeChat, Jihu, Baidu, Taobao, Douyin, as well as others, keywords about leaders or related comments have been locked. Liza revealed that their calls were also interrupted when WeChat blocked her and a user from communicating via a Telegram messaging app. However, Liza also revealed the contents of the censors would indicate possible trends in Chinese politics. She said, Chen Minor, the Chongqing party chief, was the most heavily censored on the platform I searched, with censorship akin to standing committee members. Rising star, maybe? While the efforts to censor information is nothing new to the Chinese people, observers are surprised at its scale. Indian journalist Jency Jacob commented, "This is next-level stuff. Even the worst ideas I had about their online censorship didn't imagine this." Protests in Xitangqiao against the CCP in Beijing last week were quickly blanketed. All related comments are locked. Even accounts that reshared this content were banned. Anthony DePirin, a financial lawyer and author based in Hong Kong, said that, given the popularity of Chinese social media, permanently banning an account for sharing content related to this protest is equivalent to the severed arm of the Chinese social media user. This is not difficult to explain when the information transmitted on social networking platforms violates censorship and will be deleted immediately, making many users highly wary of hot news updates, timely response to state censorship.
Whereas to create an account, Chinese users must use their real identifier, ID.
A TQ user account must use their real identifier, ID. Daphne Keller, director of the Stanford Center for Internet Policy, says China's censorship could be a template for other governments to follow. This is quite a rundown, and it includes techniques that other countries are toying with, like making some online behavior possible only for users who make their identity known and traceable by the state.
中共第24党代会10月16号登场，北京气氛紧张。天安门3步一岗，5步一哨，天安门广场禁止车辆停留和拍照。
前方禁止停车拍照。
四通桥发生反共抗议之后，北京各个立交桥上频繁出现看桥人的身影。他们有的身穿绿马甲，有的着便装，不时地向桥下张望；有的桥上还停着警车或者搭着帐篷。四通桥事件在中国大陆发酵。10月14号，云南昆明异议人士徐坤在微博上发帖声援四通桥抗议，被当地警方带走，限制自由7小时。根据自由亚洲电台报道，徐坤被传唤是因为当天上午他在3个微信群发布了这样一段文字：献给屹立于北京桥上的真男儿真英雄，并且转发了日本动漫《三国志》的开篇曲《英雄的黎明》。警察不但逼他写保证不再翻墙和发表言论，还把他手机中的翻墙软件删除。他发布四通桥抗议信息的微信群已经被封禁。中共20大开幕第2天，10月17号，广西桂林市榕江镇突发山火，大火蔓延到临川县，截至目前伤亡情况不明。网上传出的视频显示，现场大火肆虐，火光冲天，滚滚浓烟遮天蔽日，大火蔓延到公路上，汽车被迫在大火和浓烟间穿梭。根据网民反映，官方在微博上极力压制热搜，还屏蔽了相关话题。还有的网民因为抗议话题审查而被删帖。分析认为，这与中共正在召开20大舆论维稳有关。10月17号当天，习近平正在参加20大广西代表团的讨论，而桂林恰巧同日发生森林大火，有网友认为是不祥之兆。新唐人记者赵凤华、蒋欣综合报道。
英国外交部负责美洲和海外领地事务的官员诺曼表示，英国外交及国协事务大臣詹姆士·科维利已要求召见中共驻伦敦大使馆临时代办副大使，要求解释中共驻曼彻斯特总领事馆工作人员的暴力行为。英国大曼彻斯特警方周一声明，重大事件小组正在调查中共领事馆人员在院内袭击港人事件。大约30-40人周日在中领馆外和平抗议。总领事郑熙元等一大群男子从领事馆出来，破坏抗议者的横幅。混乱中，将一名男子拖入领事馆内围殴，警察随后进去将受害者救出。声明说，30多岁的男子多处受伤，在医院接受治疗，继续获得警方的协助。警方设立一个专门网站，征询相关录像等证据，并与国际警察和外交伙伴联络。
目前没有逮捕任何人。
I have joined peaceful protests outside the consulate countless times, and I am sickened that such an event took place in my own constituency.
代表曼彻斯特选区的议员阿夫扎尔汗推文说，英国政府至少应该宣布中共总领事为不受欢迎的人。在我选区的行为是对英国自由和民主的侵犯，需要立即采取行动。受害人鲍勃应该得到正义。新唐人电视台记者李梅、江迪亚综合报道。
Some believe that after the 20th National Congress of the Chinese Communist Party, many international talents will quickly leave China. Chinese economist David Jun Huang analyzes three main reasons for this trend. First, worsening U.S.-China relations. According to Chinese economist David Jun Huang, U.S.-China trade relations have been tense in recent years. That's why the White House has imposed sanctions one after another on mainland China's technology sector this year, focusing on the chip industry. With the latest round of limits in September and October, Chinese imports of chip-related products have come under enormous pressure. This has caused foreign talents in the field to leave China. Many engineers have withdrawn from Chinese fab hubs such as Huawei, YMTC, Shanghai Integrated Circuit, Guangzhou, Zhihai Semiconductor. According to the Wall Street Journal, at least 43 American executives holding top jobs at 16 Chinese chip companies, such as CEOs or vice presidents, are in deep limbo. The latest U.S. policy targets returnees, Chinese Americans working in China, and high-tech workers. The policy only allows them to pick one. If they want to keep their U.S. citizenship, they must return to the United States and stop working in mainland China. Otherwise, they will lose their citizenship. The new rules would force these talented people to leave China. The second reason for talent departure is the worsening of relations between China and EU. In the last few years, the human rights issue has stalled the relationship between China and Europe. After the Russian-Ukrainian war, the relationship between Beijing and Moscow has been the center of attention. Due to Beijing's strong support for Putin, EU talent is hesitant to work in China, so they decided to leave to avoid the risk of sanctions. Third, the zero-COVID policy is the next reason for talent flight. According to the economist Jun Huang, the zero-COVID policy has been in place for almost 3 years, and it will likely stay that way. Due to this draconian policy, life quality, personal safety, employment, adaptability, cost of living, the rule of law, and social and business contacts have all changed. In Hong Kong and Shanghai, where a lot of international talents has gathered, the question of whether or not to leave has become very heated.